Hello and welcome back. So on the workbench today we still have the BC3300 that is in for repair. Went ahead and replaced the capacitor and the Zener diode here. Just looking at this cap, it looks old. I don't know, it probably dried out. It's electrolytic and caused too much ripple current, which eventually caused this poor diode, the Zener diode, to die, because this is the essentially the bulk capacitor for this supply. And it would have to deal with 120 hertz ripple, bridge rectified AC. So that's probably what happened. Went ahead, replaced it, 2 brand new ones, and put the charger all back together. And now we're ready to see if she works. So first thing we'll do is turn on the, go ahead and turn the contactors on. And while that's doing that, I still have it in verbose mode, so it's got to do its little thing. And yeah, there's a little micro down inside there that's simulating the Leaf battery pack. But while that's doing that, we're going to come over here and put on the load, because this battery pack is so dead now that we're going to turn that lamp on over there. That yeah, it just doesn't really put out much power. So we got that load on it now. Or it's not a very good sync anymore. It won't actually charge. The batteries just instantaneously are fully charged. We're going to launch Monlog as well here. Been having some trouble with my USB to serial adapter, so hopefully it's either that or the isolator I've got on there. But you can already tell the drive came up, or the battery charger came up. It's now running. The light got substantially brighter, but of course my Monlog is not working. Come on. Nope. I think it has something to do with it's either this USB isolator that I've got, or the adapter itself. USB to serial adapter cannot handle the EMI coming off of the charger when it's open like this. So I've been able to get it to work if I unplug it, plug it back in, and then try it again. No, it doesn't support 1200 baud rate, so that now the driver's not working. I love USB. It's so reliable. But anyways, let's see if I can get it. Nope, not gonna work. And now it's just locked up the computer. Oh, nope, wait. Kind of. No, it's not running. We got like 1 frame and then it locked up because it's not updating any voltages. Well, we got 1 frame. What do we got here? 141.6 volts. You can measure that real quick. So conveniently, now this is open. We don't want to run the charger too long because we don't have the fan on it. But if we go and measure the voltage here, yeah, 141.4 volts. So we're definitely, I think my lamp over there is pulling, I think it's a 500 watt lamp, and we're pulling more current than what the battery charger's putting out, because we're running at 120 volts. But yeah, the voltage is pretty spot on. This says it's doing 6 amps. I'm not 100% sure if we can measure that. This meter's been having issues measuring current, but can kind of see we're putting out about 4, but if I get a little squeeze, we can get higher. And the low battery's blinking, so I don't know how reliable that is, but I'm pretty sure it's working because the capacitor board's what it was all intact. So I think it's working now. This is much better than it was doing before because it wasn't actually coming on at all. So I think yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down while I'm talking, but you'll see that how much dimmer the bulb gets when I unplug it here. Ready, set, maybe if I can unplug this one-handed. There you go. So we're definitely putting out some power. go ahead and unplug that. Drain the battery even more. But so yeah, it looks like it's all working. It definitely got warm because I don't have the the cooling fan on it right now. But yeah, it looks like everything's working. Yeah, even my meter sitting here is just reporting weird values. So I need to get a new current meter. But anyways, it looks like it's working. Looks like replacing these two parts fixed it. I did get some questions about, got some emails about why on the gate driver board, why it has a separate voltage sense, and then the optocoupler. Essentially, the optocoupler is telling the power supply to come on, but it has two functions. It also tells it when you've unplugged it. So essentially, it's telling the micro that, hey, you've unplugged it, and that allows the microcontroller to write to, there's a serial EEPROM on the processor board that stores how many watt hours it's, drawn over its lifetime. So you can always go in there and monlog and look up how many, well, does it show up on here? Yeah, so it should be on here. No, maybe it's not on this screen. It must be on the other screen. You can look up the stats and it'll tell you how many megawatt hours it's put out in its entire lifetime. But yeah, and you can also clear those statistics. The other thing that it does is there's a pre-charge. So when it's first plugged in, it can look at the voltage on the main input rails here, these capacitors in here, the white ones, and once it's fully charged up, it uses a pre-charge, this thermistor here, MPT, will do the pre-charge, and then this relay bypasses it out. So it waits until the voltages coming in matches what the voltage coming out is. That answers the other question that I had, is why was there a bridge rectifier on the gate driver board when there's a bridge rectifier for the whole thing already? And this also plugs into that board, and that's because it's looking at what the pre-charge is doing. So it's waiting for that to reach the same voltage, either the 120 or the 240, depending on what mode it detects. And once they're near each other, then it closes the relay. So it does a pre-charge, and that keeps it from sparking when you plug it in. If your charger does spark when you plug it in, this relay is bad. It's welded shut. So just replace that, and that will keep it from sparking. But anyways, it looks like this is fixed. I'm going to put the case back on, the fan, and do a final test, and should be ready to ship. Thanks for watching. Bye.